años, sucumbimos al paradójico placer que nos provoca el miedo. El cine ha traspasado la frontera de nuestra curiosidad y ha sabido enfrentarnos a nuestros temores más profundos, creando un género donde un autor brilla con nombre propio, Stephen King.
There are some scenes that live in our memory and continue to work in a kind of classic. Carrie was a terrific piece of work and they're terrific acting. The genius of Brian De Palma was that he fooled us into taking our armor off just before the movie was over, open and totally vulnerable to what happens. Now, he's actually created a shock ending that shocks an audience that was ready for a horror film.
Stephen King se ha convertido en un icono del terror que ha cautivado a los espectadores durante más de 4 décadas. Y casi medio centenar de sus obras han sido adaptadas al cine por algunos de los directores más importantes de la historia.
Ven a jugar con nosotras.
I have a real problem with The Shining, and Stanley Kubrick knew that I had a problem with The Shining. I had a discussion with him beforehand. He said, "Stephen, Stanley Kubrick here. Don't you agree that all stories of ghosts are fundamentally optimistic?" I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Well, if there are ghosts, it means we survive death, and that's fundamentally an optimistic view, isn't it?" And I said, "Well, Mr. Kubrick, what about hell?" And there was a long pause on the telephone line, and then he said in a very stiff and very different voice, "I don't believe in hell. But some of us do, and some of us believe that ghosts may survive, and that may be hell." The more worried we are, the more horror movies show up. To me, what the genre is supposed to do, it's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to assault your emotions and sort of overwhelm your reason and your logic.